my darlings, I hope you're doing very well. I hope you are feeling well. I hope you're feeling great and just plodding along. That's what I like to say to my auntie whenever she, asks how I am and what I've been doing. I'm just like, just plodding along with life. Because, what else can you say? Life's kind of boring, right? Especially in this heat. Oh my gosh, I know I always go on about the heat, but it doesn't rain at the minute. I don't know the last time I saw rain for longer than half an hour, because obviously I live in England, one of the rainiest places in the world, I think. I don't know. I mean, it's not a rainforest, but it gets grey and miserable, which I love. But it's just a major heat wave at the moment. There's no rest from it. At the minute, it's I don't know, it's 10 to 7 and it's 27 degrees, which I know isn't hot. Okay, I know for the people that live in 40-degree climates all the time, it always shocks people when I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot. And it comes with peace and love from the majority of Americans, who obviously deal with a lot of heat, but you have aircon. You have aircon everywhere. The only place that I can have access to aircon is in a supermarket, or if they turn it on, because cost of energy crisis and all, cost of living crisis, whatever it's called, or in Tom's car that costs petrol. So but yeah, anyway, I will push through this under these blaring hot lights, because that's another factor in this tiny box room where heat just gathers. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning, all right? Let's not add negativity to this glorious video, because this is one of my favourite series to film, which is Tattoo Enthusiast Reacts to Subscriber Tattoos. I absolutely love seeing the kind of tattoos you have, and the different styles, the different meanings, the colour palettes, the images. This is what I absolutely love about tattoos and tattooed people. We're all so different, but we share the love of the tattoo art, if that makes sense. So that brings us together, but because everything is so different, it kind of sets us apart as well. I don't know, I just find it fascinating. So I love doing this so much. At the moment, I have 4,122 responses. So just keeps going up and up and up and up. Last time I did this, I did it from one, and then I did the next one, and the next one, and the next one, because the previous ones from that, I did a random number generator, which was a fair way of doing it in my opinion, but I did it a little bit different last time, and I think I'm going to do it the same way this time, so going from number one again, just because these people submitted extremely early, and I just want to, show some love to them. And then I think the next episode, I will do a random number generator again. And then maybe the one after that, I would go from the beginning again or something like that. If you've got any ways of me trying to make this as fair as possible, then please comment down below, because I absolutely hate leaving people out. And it's not on purpose. It's just because there is so many. I understand the frustration from you if I haven't come across, yours yet or whatever. I'm trying to make this fair, okay? I'm sorry. I already just felt some sweat drip down my back. Anyway, so we're going to start here. This is from Jamie Lynn. Gorgeous name. She said, bat first tattoo looks like lace embroidery because I love crafting, embroidery. I should know how to say this. Embroidery, sewing. Flowers with My Chemical Romance quote represents me leaving an 8-year abusive relationship and learning to live for and love myself. I'm so happy you're out of that situation, and I'm so proud of you. Watercolor Galaxy with Carl Sagan quote, reminder that everyone is special, and a nod to my bunny, or who is named Sagan. Moth and Skull with Frame because I thought they looked badass. I love that. Okay, let's have a look at these. This is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yes, this is the bat. Love it. It's spooky vibes. It's giving me Victorian vibe because of the lace, I guess, but it's got this vintage feel to it. As a big bat lover, spooky lover, I'm all about this. Oh my gosh, the colours of this are gorgeous. First of all, that's what I'm first drawn to. I'm a big colour fan. These are saturated. It says we were made of star stuff. So freaking cute, but I love the colours of this so much, the purple tones, the blue. It's very rich and juicy. Oh, this is cute. I love this. So someone that has a lot of patchwork tattoos, for the majority, most people will get just, you know, the death moth, which is completely fine. I have plenty of, you know, random tattoos scattered. But I love when a tattoo is got like finishing touches to it. So I would say like the dot work here, the moon and the crystal would be the finishing touches. It just makes the tattoo look so complete. And I'm all about it. And I just love a death moth. I still haven't got a death moth tattoo. I'm still debating on where to put it. Do I put it on my chest? Do I put it on my leg? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still struggling with that, but gorgeous. A bit of me. I love this again. Again, I'm getting this strong Victorian vibe. I feel like you have a, what's the word? Like an aesthetic. And your tattoos are matching your aesthetic. Mine is the colourful one, but everyone needs a bit of colour now and then. You know, you got to brighten stuff up. Oh, this is cute. And again, spooky, dark. I love this a lot. This, again, is a bit of me. It's spooky. It's beautiful flowers. What more could you want from a tattoo, in my opinion? Okay, so again, once I'm done with one, I will delete. And then we go on to the next one. So number 2 now becomes number 1. Okay, so this is from Tandy, and she's put a phonetic thing there. She said the H is silent. Thank you. I really do need all the help I can get when it comes to names. She said it's a cover up, just short and sweet. I love to hear that. Let's have a look at this then. Oh my gosh, how is this a cover up for where? I'm gonna guess it's maybe in the spiky mace ball situation here. Why did my mouse just go very big? Does that what MacBooks do when you can't find the mouse, I guess, maybe? Oh, wow. I've just learned something new. Anyway, I'm sorry. This is, again, a bit of me. It's dark. It's gothic-y. This is a very good cover-up as well, because if you hadn't told me this was a cover-up, I wouldn't have guessed this was a cover-up. Okay, we've got another one that's given me a phonetic spelling. So it's Kira. Love that. Or Kira. See, I would say that Kira, but it's Kira. Anyway, there is no context here. I'm all about it. So it's a surprise. What we got? Oh my gosh, you guys are coming in hard and strong with the gothicness today. I'm all about it. So we have these 2 skeletons having a smooch in a coffin-shaped frame there and some flowers. I cannot point out one thing that I hate about this. I think this is absolutely adorable, but spooky and gothic-y and just a bit of me, honestly. Like, I love this. Like, this is something I would have personally. Obviously, I'm not going to take this tattoo because, you know, that would be rude, but it's my kind of aesthetic. The next one I've got here is from Deanna. She said, mine is a pet portrait of my dog, Jack. Oh my God. Done by Jeffy at Wonderland Custom Tattooing in Gainesville, Florida. The photos in order are fresh side by side with Jack and Hild. I'm going to see a dog. I'm going to see a dog. I'm going to see a dog. Oh my God, this is so precious. First of all, the dog is adorable. We have to address Jack here, okay? The tattoo is so well done. The line work is great. The dimensions are fantastic. The little white highlights in Jack's eyes there, it just brings this pet portrait to life. You know, it gives the dog some soul. There's a lot of detail within the portrait, but then the flowers are just like, they've got like a gradient colour to them, but the main focus is still on the pet portrait, if that makes any sense. Like, even though the flowers have so much colour, you're still drawn to the dog, which I absolutely love. Oh, it's a dog! That's a really cute friggin' dog. And he's actually wearing the bow tie that's in the dog. I absolutely cannot with this cuteness. This is just too freaking much. And it's healed up so bloody lovely as well. Look at that. You still have all of the detail in there. The highlights are still popping, looking amazing. Love this so much, and I'm so happy I got to see a dog. It doesn't take much to make me happy, honestly. So this is from Bella. They said, my most recent tattoo and the only one I have a good pick of currently, it is a memory of a program I did called Impact Training. Okay, I'm intrigued. I cannot wait to see this, because what? Again, another spooky kind of tattoo. I'm so about this skeleton hand. Oh my goodness. The line work is thick. It's juicy. It's bold. It's everything I love within tattooing, you know, it's easy to read, like we can tell what's going on here. I love the little dots here and there. It just makes the tattoo look more textured and more dimensional, you know, it's amazing what a couple of dots can do. The next one is from Courtney. She said, butterfly for my gran and humming for my grandma. Okay, is that hummingbird? We'll find out. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, this is such a beautiful tattoo. Let's have a zoom in there. Look at that little bird. Oh, this is so freaking precious. I feel like this tattoo is extremely meaningful as well, obviously. So I absolutely love that so freaking much. The placement is great as well. I know that was not fun because I have the side of my body, ribs, stomach, whatever you want to call it, back, I don't know, tattooed. So that must have been painful. And I think this must be new as well because it still looks a little bit red in places. So this is nice and fresh. I love it. It's cute. The next one is from Tina. She said, my right calf is my desert scene. I visited the southern of the US in 2019 and fell in love with the desert. So I got this tattoo to commemorate the first solo trip I ever took by myself. That is so freaking cool. I've always wanted to travel by myself, but I get scared. I just feel like, I don't know, I get a little bit overwhelmed. So I'm so proud of you for traveling by yourself. I admire people who can travel by themselves so much. It was a trip I took a few months after a breakup, dated 6 years. Oh my goodness, I've been in that kind of, you know, long-term relationship breakup situation. So my heart goes out to you. And I wanted to prove to myself that I was brave enough to travel alone. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love you. You're like super inspiring. My half sleeve is dedicated to my mum. She passed away in March 2002. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Again, I can relate. My mum passed away in 2014. And it never gets easier. It's one of those things you kind of just, you learn to live with it kind of thing, you know? So she loved roses and hummingbirds. That's so sweet. My moth is just something I liked and my only black and grey piece so far. Ooh, okay. I feel like we're about to see a lot of colour. I'm down for it. Oh, yes, this is gorgeous. I absolutely love the shape of this a lot. The saturation is gorgeous. The colour palette is gorgeous. It's this like beautiful either like sunset or sunrise situation. It's hard to tell the difference between them both. Unless, can you tell the difference between them both through pictures? I don't know. Anyway, I love the purples. I love the gradient in this also. The cactus is so freaking cute. And the fact that this is such a meaningful tattoo as well. You know, like it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. First of all, I'm drawn to this rose. I love a deep red rose, whether it's a tattoo or an actual rose or a red rose lipstick. You know, like this is one of my favorite colors. It's like a ruby garnet color. Oh god, it is beautiful. And these little birds are so precious. And again, the fact that this tattoo is so meaningful, but it's not an obvious like memorial tattoo, if that makes sense. Like there's nothing wrong with an obvious memorial tattoo, but for me, these kind of tattoos are easier to have when it comes to explaining to people who ask, you know, what does it mean? Because you can just say, oh, I like roses and hummingbirds, if you don't want to have that conversation with someone you just met. So I love these kind of tattoos so much. Look at this little moth baby. This is so precious. I just love it. It's like little feelers. I don't know what the actual name is. Antennae, feelers. I call them feelers just because, you know, they wiggle around and what have you. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen a video of a moth cleaning its little feelers? Oh, so cute. Anyway, again, of course, this is a bit of me. It's kind of spooky. It's gothic-y. It's just because it's black work, to be honest with you, and it's a moth. Can't go wrong with it. It's Pepsi Max time. Make sure you are all very much hydrated in this heat, or, you know, even if you're somewhere that's cold, just make sure you're hydrated, okay? It's good for your tattoos to have hydrated skin, trust me. They always look much nicer and more vibrant, or is that just me? I don't know, but when I'm more hydrated, I feel like I look... what's the word, like more saturated, I don't know. Oh god, I love it. I love Pepsi Max so much. Oh my gosh, I'm still coughing. Like I've been negative for COVID for like 2 weeks now and I still have the odd cough. Anyway, nobody cares. Let's move on. This is from Max. She said, the crow is my newest one and the first time going to a different artist. Ooh. The feature of the arm is an Utz brand, Bat Pretzel, which is released for spoopy season. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure what this is, and I feel like I should because I love like Halloween and stuff. My grandma went hard for trick-or-treaters and made the season so special. Oh my gosh, yes. I always looked forward to the bat pretzels. They sound delicious. I hope it's not like actual bats as pretzels. I'm sure it's like a bat-shaped pretzel. Also, please enjoy the rest of the tattoos. I got them all separately and discovered that I've accidentally started a spooky patch sleeve. Oh my god, I love that name. Instead of like pumpkin patch, it's spooky patch sleeve. Yes, love that. Okay, I'm excited to see these. Okay, so here's the crow. Oh my gosh, I love these crystals down here. They look kind of edible. They look like a sweet, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally go off tangent. I'm so sorry. But every now and then when I'm scrolling through TikTok, right, there'll be like an ASMR person that will come up and they'll be eating they're not actually crystals, but they're sweets or candies that are shaped like crystals and look like crystals. And I don't know why, I just got reminded of that from this because they just look so juicy and saturated. Yeah, anyway, I love the detail of the white highlights around this area here. It completely like separates it from the blue circle. Love that. Oh my gosh, yes. I know we're meant to be looking at the pretzel, but the ghost with the pumpkin balloon. Oh my gosh. Oh, my little spooky heart is obsessed. Oh, I love that so much. I'm sorry. Like, all it takes is for me to see like a little ghost or a little pumpkin and I'm sold. But yes, the pretzel. So yes, it's a pretzel in the shape of a bat. Now I really fancy some pretzels. Oh, just some salted pretzel, you know, like the hard ones, like the crispy ones, not like the fresh ones. Oh, but yeah, I love this. This is so cute. God, my back is moist. Oh, another thing okay, so I'll definitely mention this in an actual video. Oh, I've got itchy pits. Another thing that I've noticed, because you may know, I got my palm tattooed recently, but when my palm gets extra warm or, you know, sweaty, because it's freaking humid, or if I'm in the shower or in the bath, I try and keep my hand out as much as possible because it takes about 6 weeks for this to heal. I mean, there's no scabs on anymore, but it just gets dry every now and then, so the main healing event is over with. But basically, whenever I get warm or my hand gets wet, my tattoo like goes super grey, and then, you know, when it's like a regular temperature and not, you know, sweaty, it goes back to black. But the minute, I don't know if you'll see, can you see how grey that is? Like, the lights do drown it out a bit, but it's wild. I've never had a tattoo like this. I'll make a full video on it in a couple of weeks. This is from Carly. They said, I started getting seriously tattooed in January 2021. Always had a passion for tattoos. Most of my tattoos are flash pieces with no meaning, and I'm currently working on finishing my right leg sleeve. Yes, we love a flash piece moment here, okay? This is gorgeous. So this is what I would call a standard traditional tattoo, right? It is perfect. Look at that. Just look at that line work, okay? It's so freaking smooth and thick and bold and juicy. You've got these gorgeous, you know, blues and purples and the gradient here with the yellow to the orangey red colour. As a huge traditional fan, this just speaks to my soul. Love it. Oh, this is cool as hell. So we have an 8-legged nope, is like I like to call them. I don't mind. I like the little spiders, you know, and the little jumping spiders. Oh, adorable. But like, this is a big tarantula. It looks big and scary, but I'm kind of all about it, you know. I have a spider tattoo in my inner arm right here, but it does have like a portrait on it, so it's not as scary. But again, this is beautiful. I love this green like khaki color. Gorgeous. Again, the line work is really nice. Everything's like super symmetrical, which is what you need in a traditional tattoo like this, because if it isn't, it looks very off. It's very noticeable. Oh, you know. You just know my feelings towards this. As a person that kind of likes rose tattoos, you know, just a little bit, you know, like, there's 2 right there, and there's like another 8 or 9 on my body. I love this. Saturated, detailed, fabulous line work. This is just an amazing classic traditional rose tattoo, right? You are doing great with all of these tattoos, you know? Like, you just started getting tattooed. When was that? 2021, so that's just over a year ago. Oh my gosh, look at this. How is your tattoos just getting better and better and better? Oh my gosh. Again, line work, perfect. Colours, perfect. Saturation, perfect. Oh, okay, the next one I have here is from Maddie. She said, love lifts up, first tattoo. It's a song lyric for my papa that passed away. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. He was truly my best friend and I miss him so much. Oh gosh. Equal sign, I'm gay, but also I believe we are all equal. We all deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. Yes, 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 yes. I love this so much. Strength, I have shared this with many people, but I used to self-harm and it's covering some of my old scars. It's a constant reminder that I am stronger than what has happened to me. I'm stronger than the troubles that are yet to come. Yes. Oh, Maddie, you are such an inspiration to me. And she said, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for sharing all your personal, you know, tattoos with me. It's such an honor. Like, for everyone that shares stuff with me, it's always such an honor that you want to share something so personal with me, you know? Like, I just feel like, wow, me? You want to show me? Like, I don't know. Anyway, this is beautiful. And you can just tell that this has a lot of meaning. And we have a line there which does represent strength. You know, like, it's very obvious that Maddie has been through some things. And this tattoo, I can imagine, is just so meaningful and so empowering. You know, people that don't have tattoos or don't take tattoos too seriously don't sometimes understand how powerful a tattoo can be of something that you believe in or something that helps you continue or whatever it can be. And yeah, I love a tattoo like this so much. We have, wait, is that a real butterfly? Or is that a tattoo? You can never tell nowadays. I think that's a butterfly, which is so freaking cool. The thing that I like about this a lot is a lot of people are very like, oh, that's upside down. But if someone wants to get a tattoo for them and it's facing them, I don't see anything wrong with it. I used to be that person that's like, oh my God, it's upside down. Because, you know, a lot of professionals would say that. But I don't know, I've definitely had a big growth of understanding what people, like the clients want. I feel like that's a lot more important than, you know, what looks right or whatever, you know? I feel like that looks amazing to me personally. Like, my hand tattoos are technically upside down. They should be facing you, but they face me because I want to see them, you know? Like, and here is the equal sign. I love the placement of this so much. It's quite a visible placement there because when you're like talking and moving your hands and stuff, it's like right there. So it's a very bold statement. And Maddie's like showing it to the world. And I love that so freaking much. It's a very strong message. Okay, the next one is from Melissa. She said, just wanted something spicy but classy. Okay, does this mean spicy as in the placement is spicy? Or the image is spicy? But then classy? Okay, colour me intrigued, honestly. And then she said, I know there is a blowout, but it goes with the theme, in my opinion. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look. I'm intrigued. What is this? I honestly don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. In the best possible way. I can't see the oh, wait, I think that might be the blowout there, maybe? I was like, I cannot see any other kind of blowouts, but it's not a noticeable one. But yeah, it's not like, it looks like it's part of the tattoo. Anyway, I completely understand what you meant now by spicy but classy. We have a shrimp, right? With legs and heels. How did you, how did this become a thing? I have so many questions in the best possible way. It's cute as well. Because all the hearts, like, it doesn't make it look weird. It just looks really cute and sweet. Okay, I am going to react to one more for this video. This is from Stephanie. She said, no meaning, my artist Alvin Aldridge had it on a flash sheet and I fell in love with it, so I got it. I love that. That's how a big portion of my tattoos have come about. I'm intrigued to see what it is because we don't know. There's no context. It's just, you know, this is, you know, it was a bit of flash, so it could be anything. Could be a dog, could be a cat, could be a dildo, who knows? Oh, it's not. It's very much not. It's a rose with spider webs in black work with a pop of that very bright vibrant red. And it's freaking gorgeous. Again, this is a bit of me, of course, because like, I don't have to say it, right? You know what my taste in tattoos is. Roses, spooky stuff. I love it. It's very well done. The line work is great. Saturation is great. Top tattoo. Okay, so that's it for this video. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has submitted, whether I've got round to you in a video yet or not. I highly appreciate you sharing, you know, your stories with me, your pictures with me. It truly is a huge honor that you'd want to share that with me. So thank you so much. And yeah, until my next one. Bye.